Hi, my name's Natasha and I'm from Bread and Butter Community Organisation. We teach the basic life skills of cooking and healthy, independent and sustainable living. Today in this video I'm going to talk to you about sugar. Sugar gets a lot of hype in the press, and rightly so.
Sugar is widely available, inexpensive and delicious, and many of us just can't get enough of it. As a nation, we are over-consuming on our recommended daily sugar intake, and it's making many of us sick. It's not just because we love eating all the sweet things like cakes and biscuits. It's because sugar is added to an enormous amount of processed food that we eat every day. Hence, it's the hidden sugars, the ones hidden in foods such as bread, pizza dough and ketchup that we may not be aware of that we are eating. Excess sugar leads to many chronic health issues such as diabetes, obesity, heart disease, whilst also affecting our teeth, mental well-being and our energy levels.
Good dental hygiene is a really important part of the health and well-being of families and children. Food and drink high in sugar can cause really bad tooth decay. Also, with tooth decay comes really painful toothache, low self-esteem and worse. Did you know that tooth decay is the most common reason why 5-year-olds end up in hospital? Sugar is a natural food. However, it is high in calories and an empty calorie food. By empty calories, I mean it does not contain any nutrients such as protein, fibre, vitamins and minerals. Sugary foods don't fill you up. In fact, they make you crave more, hence sugar is addictive. I'm sure we've all been there where we've eaten at McDonald's, felt full straight after, and then about half an hour later, we feel hungry again. So how much sugar should we actually be consuming in one day?
Children aged between 4 to 6 years old should consume no more than 5 teaspoons of sugar a day. Children between the ages of 7 and 10 years old should not consume any more than 6 teaspoons of sugar a day. Adults should not consume more than 7 teaspoons of added sugar in their diet a day. However, many children and adults consume between 25 and 35 teaspoons of sugar a day. Sugary drinks have a key part to play in why we overconsume sugar.
Did you know that 1 can of Coke has 7 teaspoons of sugar in? That means you've already reached your daily intake of sugar with just 1 can of Coke. However, if you drink 2 cans of Coke a day, for 2 weeks, that equals 1 kilo, or just under, of sugar in 2 weeks.
However, it is all about moderation. How about just drinking simple water? It is the most hydrating for us. Here's a simple one. Just don't buy fizzy drinks and have them in the house. If they're not there, you can't drink them. That way you can save for when you go out and have it as a treat. One other tip is to dilute fruit juice with water. Fruit juice is high in sugar, and by adding water, you reduce your sugar intake.
Here are some of my top tips on how to reduce your daily intake of sugar.
Tip 1. When baking sweet treats, reduce the amount of sugar in the recipe by at least 30%. I promise you, you won't notice the difference, and nor will your kids. Tip 2. Add cinnamon instead of sugar to porridge, yoghurt, and when cake baking. This natural spice adds natural sweetness all by itself. Tip 3. Offer savoury snacks to kids from as young an age as possible. This will reduce them developing a sweet tooth from an early age. Tip 4. Start the day with a savoury breakfast. If you start with a sweet one, you will crave sugar throughout the day. A great way to start your day is with eggs for breakfast. They are cheap, full of protein, and can be prepared in many different ways, such as boiled, poached, fried or scrambled. Tip 5. Always try and read the labels and check the traffic light system on processed foods, and try and choose the one where the green light is highlighted. Tip 6. Fruity yoghurts can contain lots of added sugar, so why not try to buy plain yoghurt and add fresh or tinned fruit to it instead.
So there you have it, my top tips on how to reduce your daily intake of sugar. Please visit our YouTube channel where you'll find some healthy recipe demos for you to try at home.